There we go. I'm trying to get this to go. Uh-oh. I clicked off of it. Oh gosh, now I gotta move stuff again. Yep. I don't know, I think this is the wrong kind of plug. And not working. I was trying to put some extra light, but it's not working. Okay. Alright. Anywho, let's get started. This is a penny item I got off of, or got from Dollar General. 1 penny. That's all I paid for it. So, of course, we're gonna redo it. And I'm gonna try something fallish, since that's the season. So I've got Waverly Snow White chalk paint, and I'm just gonna paint over this to give myself a blank canvas. So we'll see how this goes. It may take 2 coats, but it may not. I think it's gonna cover quite nice. Make sure you say hi when you come in. Hit the like button. Is it back? Are we good? Is it still spinning? I'm back. Can you see everything's good? It's working again. Okay, good. I don't know what the deal is. Our phones have been acting crazy. I don't know what service, not sending just text messages and stuff, calls, all that. Let me see if I can't. Oh, I don't want to move my phone and knock us off. Let's see, no Bluetooth, that. Hold on, y'all. Okay, let's see if this works. It's not working very well. Okay, we'll let that dry a minute. Yeah, it could be. We've been having a few scattered storms today, or showers. It seemed to be working okay now, but the picture's glitchy. Let's see if that fixes it on my end. Well, this is terrible. We'll wave it up and down. I'm trying to see if I can do anything to make it quit spinning. Anywho, just waiting for this to dry. It's gonna need a second coat. Can you see? You can still see the words. Anywho, who's here? Who's all here with me? Well, this is a tray I got from Dollar General. It was on in their penny items, so I paid one whole cent for this. With a lot of it, or mainly their penny items this past week, were like the nautical theme or beach theme. And I don't have any of that in my house, but we can always recraft it. So that's what I'm doing. Let's see if the chat is going to show up on the screen so I can see it. Hi, chat. Now I got to figure out where to go down and get it. Doo-doo. Show chat. There we go. Let's see if I can see it now. Yep, they clear it out. I actually got really lucky tonight and found a whole bunch of the penny items at one of the stores. We went to two different Dollar Generals, and like they didn't even try to put them away. So I was like, snag, go get me an extra buggy. And I got 38 items. No, I got 35 items and paid 38 cents. The candle holders, a lot of this signs and these trays. I got a few, two different kind. I got this one with a couple of different sayings, and then I actually got like tray. Actual trays. I'll show you. Hey Dimebag, hey bud. So I'm just gonna paint over it and put some kind of fall decoration. I got some fall napkins. I love sponge brushes, but then again they soak up all the paint. This is like so heavy because it's full of paint now. So I'm just covering the word and the paint that was already on here to give myself a blank canvas. How is everybody? Haven't been on in a long time. I missed a little spot. Get one of my little brushes and touch it up. Over here. Make sure when you come in you say hello. I don't want any of that green showing that was on there. Okay, done with that. It was in the 80s there. That's nice weather. Okay, so while that's drying, I'll show you another kind of tray. Can you see that? It's got the beaded handles. Anyways, I'm gonna paint this too. Nothing is safe. I have lots of bottles and things that I'm gonna be crafting up. Things that are starting to settle down around here. Yeah, I thought so. Christmas presents with those for some family members. I already know what I'm doing. This may even take a third coat. I don't know. We'll have to see. I put it on pretty thick. We'll see. I've got these pretty fall napkins. It's got some pretty designs. That one is this one. I like this one. I think this is gonna go on here. I do believe. And I've taken one out already and took the back of it. It was a 2-ply, so I just had one piece on the back that I had to take off. As soon as this dries, chalk paint dries pretty fast. Hi, Katia. I'm gonna make a fall tray. Just as soon as this dries a bit. You haven't figured out the napkin thing. There's two ways you can do it. You can put the Mod Podge, however you say it. I don't think anybody ever gets it right. Anyways, you can put that on there and then lay the napkin on top. Let it dry and put another coat on top. Or I've seen where you put the Mod Podge, you dry it, put the napkin on and iron it, but I don't have one of the mini irons yet. It's definitely, am I spinning again? Okay, sorry. I'm trying to navigate between the computer and my phone at the same time. I don't have a mini iron. I just have a regular size iron. But I am going to Mod Podge, so maybe I can help you figure it out. I'll set this in front of the fan and let it dry. So you take your napkin, and some of them have 3 layers. This one's 2. You got to get that layer off to where it's just single. And I tend to wet my fingers and try to get them to come apart. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Like this one's just not. This doesn't even feel like it's 2 layers. You gotta get them to peel apart though. I'm not being very helpful to you right now. Let's try a different end. I mean, I don't think it matters. I have this one, and this is for paper. Well, they both say paper. This is a gloss, and this is matte. This is gonna leave like a shine. This one is probably the better one to use for like napkin or transfer or what, you know, thinner type. I think I found a spot. Oh! You gotta get that off. You gotta get that real fine paper, because if it's too thick, it just don't go on right. So you just take those pieces apart, and then you can cut out whatever you're going to use using water and a paintbrush, and you just paint around it and it'll pull off better. But I would definitely, if you have this one, the blue one, the matte finish, I like it better for projects. This is good for pictures, if you're putting down pictures or something. But a lot of my crafts are more farmhouse, so it's the chalk paint look. So I definitely need the matte finish when I use it. So, okay, here's my idea. Where did it go? So I have this stencil, and I have nothing to put in the background to show the farmer's market, local fresh. But I'm thinking I'm gonna do this part, but leave the chicken thing out of it, and I'm gonna put pumpkin. This whole thing is too big though, so I'm trying to figure out what I can fit in there. If I can fit that pumpkin. Maybe I could put that there and put this over it, and then it'll still be okay. Right? I may have to go maybe cut this pumpkin out and cut this out and put it on top. I don't know. What do you think? I could just use the words though and just put it underneath like that. Right? Yeah, I could do that. I could put this whole thing. See? Impromptu. I told ya. You think the smaller one? Put the smaller pumpkin. I mean, I can cut out different pieces. It's not going to matter because it's Mod Podge. You can put anything on top of anything with Mod Podge. So, I've got plenty of these napkins. Let's just try it. Let's just cut out. I want to save this border because I like it. So, I'm going to cut that off real quick. I've become such a hoarder. I've been keeping everything since I've been doing the craft challenge with Coffee and Crafting with Kelly. I don't know if anybody's in here from her channel, but there's a monthly craft challenge where she gives you 5 different items and you have to come up with a craft. So I never know what's going to be on the list, so I have decided that I'm just keeping everything. She does a lot of like trash to treasure, like crafts and random items. Last month was an egg carton. It's always 5 items, but that was basically kind of like the recycled item. This month is blue jeans, and I had just put a pair of blue jeans. Like I got thick thighs, so I rubbed the the inside of the pants out a lot on my jeans, and it was like they just needed to be thrown out. I was like, you know what? I was like, I think I'm going to keep these and maybe scrap some pieces out of it, because you can use, you know, scrap fabric for fabric bows and stuff. So that's originally what I had thought. And then blue jeans was on the list. Yeah, Mama one. Yeah, you never know. You never know what's going to be on the list. Let's see. Okay, if I put this in here, I'm just going to try to like visualize for a moment. I still feel like it needs a pumpkin though. The pumpkin needs to be in the middle, right? Don't you agree? Since it's farmer's market. Or we can just piece it around. I think we may piece it around. That'll make it bigger anyway and more filling. We might could put these on a corner or something like that. Let's just roll with this. And it's just about dry. Let me wave it up and down some. Let's get some power air to it. So, something like that with the farmer's market underneath, and then local and fresh, right? We can agree on that. I'm going to cut some of this extra off. I'm trying to make me a craft space in my room. I was at the dining room table, and every time we went to eat dinner, I have to move all my stuff. And I sometimes are done, and sometimes I'm not. But it got really old, having to clean it up every time, you know, we have a meal. So I moved it into my bedroom. Why does parents bedrooms, the adults, why do adult bedrooms have to be the catch-all? I have too much stuff, and I got in trouble today by my daughter for the penny shopping today at Dollar General. She was like, "You always complain that you have too much stuff, and here you are buying more stuff that you don't need." I was like, I'm making Christmas presents and crafts. But she's right. I have too much stuff. When we moved into this house, we barely could even fill a room up. Now it's so unbelievably full. It's ridiculous. And it would take me a whole month just to pack stuff to move. Okay. So we might stick that one like down there. Maybe one here. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it was definitely pee. Thank you. I would have been going crazy thinking, where did that go? But I ain't taking them shopping with me again while I coupon. They're so distracting. And I ended up buying candy, which was not on my list to buy. Imagine that, right? Okay. I think I used too many sponges earlier. Pull this up, pull a little Marpage down. Stick it down. Let's see, is that even? What do you think? You didn't fail. It's the system. I didn't do good on my coupons today either. Like the only reason why I even got a good deal is because I found the penny items, and that was pure luck. I mean, to find that many penny items is unreal. I got a big old blob of that on the back of this. But we'll go. Hopefully they're fixing the app and things will work better next week. It was bad this last weekend when they offered the 10 off. Like the whole system was jacked. Like I was glad I didn't go. I But if you got things that you needed and you didn't pay full price, then you won. You don't need to walk out of there with a buggy full for $6. I mean, that's great and that's wonderful, but that takes a lot of time to learn. Um, so, so if you saved $1 and you got things that you needed, you did good. My motto is you don't pay full price for anything. I'm just trying to rub some of these bubbles out. I use my fingers for a lot. So the gang, like the best coupon for the gang, I don't know if it's still active or not, was the buy $30 in gang, get 5 off, and you stack that with your 5 off 25. It was a big score, like two weeks ago. But yeah, Mama won. If you save any money anywhere, like I'm all about it. Like especially these days because it takes so much. Would you hush? Hush. Go lay down somewhere. What do you know? My dogs are gonna bark. I don't mind wrinkles. I just don't want bubbles, and there's still a couple bubbles. Like I'm all about deals from like restaurants out eating. Like I got 3 kids, and one of my kids is 6'8" and 320 pounds. It takes a lot to fill that boy up. And then I have a 9-year-old, she's fixing to be 10, who eats like a horse too. And I have a picky eater that doesn't like to eat anything. I don't think I'm going to trace it. I think I'm going to stamp it. What color should we use? What color words? Leave your friends alone. You come feed them then. Come feed them. Should I do black? I've got brown. I've got orange. I could do orange. Pumpkin. I've also got green. Moss. I have a light brown. Let me see. I got this. I can't tell if you can see this color. Can you see this color? Probably not. I've got black. Brown or green. I've got yellow. Maize. Let's do green. Let's do green. Oh, I haven't even opened this one. Brown. Oh, how? I've got the antiquing brown, but that's not. I wonder if I mix it. I wonder if I can mix some in with this and make it a little darker. Let me grab them. Oh my gosh. Let's see. If we mix a little bit of this. the brown, the antique wax. Let me show you that. The shades of green I have is moss, which is maybe like a little lighter than an army green. And then I have this green, but I think that's too bright. This is scallion. It's a bright green. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of this. Shh! Hush! Hush, Diego! Y'all know my dogs are gonna go nuts. See? I didn't even pay full price for these. $3 on clearance. I saved 84 cents. I've got other stuff over here that the girls keep bringing me because they want me to paint their stuff. Let's see. I got black too. I could add a little black to it. Because this is kind of like a mocha coffee color. I've got a little black I can put in to maybe make it a little darker. That was a lot. No, this is Megan Gray. That's not gonna work. I knew I put too much. Darn it. Okay. So we're just gonna go with the brown. Just gonna dab. Dab on where the letters are. Carlos, come on, man. My dogs love to lay right underneath my feet. And this is already a tight spot. Okay. Fingers crossed. Well. What do we think? I think it's okay. I'll wipe this off so that I don't smudge it on a different line. Okay, so Farmers. Market. Okay. I think I need some more brown on that. Boop. Oh, I swear that dog has nerve problems. Somebody can cough in the next room and he'll bark. Dadgum, why do I have such a problem lifting this up? Okay, there's that. Fresh. I don't want to lay that down because that's still wet there. I guess I'm going to have to because it keeps moving. Fresh. That came out a little messy, but it's alright. Nothing's perfect. And put that away. What do we think? I like it so far. I'm gonna touch up the fresh. It got a little wonky. Oh, that's not working. Let those letters dry. I like it. I like it a lot. I think that came out pretty cool. Now, question. Should put this down here. Is that too much? That's too much. Okay. So, I'm going to try to see if this will remove the paint that it got on the side. It doesn't look like it's going to. That's alright. What we'll try next for that is some of this antique wax. This wood is kind of soaking. Well, it's not wood. Whatever this fake wood is called. Do do do. press board. Yeah, that's what it is. It's definitely not wood. A little bit of this antique and wax goes a long way. And I don't care if this gets on the white because I'm gonna do some of that on here anyway. I just want to darken it up where it's white, where I got the paint on it, because I really should have taped it off. But again, this is impromptu crafting. Do that. Uh-oh. Had some black on my... Let me get another napkin. Oh no. I got black on there. What do I do? Let me get some white. Because what you can't wipe off, you can always repaint. Oh, I'm using the wrong stuff. That's not my paint. I didn't mean to get all that black smudge on there. So I just kind of go in here and mixing the white with the antique to get it to kind of smudge. Let's put some age to it. And if the lines get a little heavy, I just go and kind of put a little white over it, and it kind of blends it. I'm not any kind of professional crafter at all. I just know what works for me. I always go a little bit darker in the corners. Like that. white. Yeah. I need a baby wipes, really, but I don't have any. I don't have no babies over here. No babies. We'll go around the napkin with a little distressing. Just to help it kind of blend a little bit. I almost dipped my brush in that black again. Somebody come take the black away from me. Going back in and hitting it with a little white to blend. Alright, this is what we got so far. I like it. What you doing, love?
Baby's room.
Huh?
Baby's room, stranger.
Oh boy. Look. And can you believe it? That napkin costs more than the tray. Alright, now we're going to make a bow. And set this in here. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't paint this side with the antique to get rid of that harsh white. Darn it. I got it now. The came from Dollar General. It was a penny item. So I pay, the napkins were $1. But I mean, I've got, 16 for $1. So the napkin costs more than the tray. I really don't think it needs this. What do y'all think? Does it need these in the corner? Like that? Or like that? Ooh. Put one here. Here. I could put bows on the handles. Or is that too much? What do you think? Does it need these in the corners? Or is it too much? What should it be? I am going to try to fix this letter because it's going to drive me nuts. Just clean it up a little bit. As it was moving, it was shifting. I didn't want to set it flat on there because everything else was wet, but it came out okay. Up a little bit. No flowers, but yes to bows, and you like it the way it is. I'm barely putting paint on the tip of the brush. You're a plain Jane kind of girl. Katia, you missed a good party today. Okay. Let's see. Got a little bit of this. And a little bit of that. I could put a bow here. Or two on the handles. I'm scared to ask. One big bow or bow on the handles? If you had to put a bow, what would it be? Oh, here we go again. Good grief. I tell you, they bark at everything. Uh-oh, my screen went off. It's getting started at 12:45. So just one up in the corner. I'm thinking corner too. Hmm. Let's see. A little bit of this. A little orange. Got polka dot, but I don't think it'll go too well. So I got some burlap strips. A little burlap ribbon. I've got some orange. I'm digging in my box of scraps over here. If I can get this. I've got a piece of green over here, but I gotta get it untied. I get some raffia. I hate that stuff, but it does go good with farmhouse stuff. So it'll be like that, 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 orange. Let me clip me some jute over here. I don't know how y'all do raffia, but I just usually wind it up like this and stick it on there. I really shouldn't be working on top of the craft I just made. That's asking for something to happen. Hi, honey bunny. Honey bunny boo boo bicket. And then I go through and clip these. Crazy pieces that stick out. I mean, you don't want everything even. You want it kind of sporadic sizes. Don't you shift on me. I want a ducktail. Our orange. My scissors suck too. That's because I just use stuff for whatever and not their general purposes. This is a little too long. Huh?
Should have the camera on.
I don't know how to how to attach it from up top.
No, I'm saying flip your phone to the camera on the top side of the box.
It won't stay like that because the stand's broke. You talking about the phone holder?
No, just
Ooh. Like this, but it won't stay like that because it's broke. Did I just mess this up? I can't see the chat and this at the same time. Now I've messed the chat up where I can't see it again. There we go. There's that. And I dropped my scissors. My schnoozers. My handy dandy glue gun. I love this glue gun, but as soon as a certain point, you gotta get another glue stick in there to help push. It's a rocky I didn't cut. Ouch! There's hot glue on that side. Get that off my fingers. All right. I'm missing something. I need something in the middle. I have buttons. I have some greenery. Do I have any more up here left? Let's see if I can tuck this in there. You can even see if it's worth it. I'll turn it around. Oh, can't see farmer's market. No, let's get rid of that. No. Nope, nope, nope. So nothing in that container I want to use. You like to play with hot glue when you were little? No, it really did. That got me a little better than usual. Nope. Hey babe, in the kitchen on top of the china cabinet is that those bunches of sunflowers. Would you bring those to me? Maybe a sunflower in the middle. Let's wait and see. Spanish moss. Yeah, I got so much stuff. It's ridiculous. I got buttons. Buttons and beads and pearls and little doodads. I don't think there's anything in there. Thanks, honey. Yes. I don't know. I think it's too big. That's too big. Okay. That not work either. I think we're gonna go with the button. I don't have a sunflower that's small enough. I got a button. A button's cute. Let's glue a button down. Alright. What do we think? How is that? I like it. I think it came out very cute. Not bad. Ta-da! Ta-da-da-da! Out of penny Dollar General item. It looks like oh. This is similar to what it looked like. It was a different color and it had a different word, but that's what it started out looking like. And now it looks like that. Da-da-da-da. So you don't have to just because it's a certain theme, doesn't mean that you can't turn it into something that fits your decor. I mean, I paid a penny for this. So realistically, if I mess it up, I'm not losing anything, just the time. I mean, you know, you just gotta get in there and craft. You can just paint it all one color and throw a bow on it, or throw a bow on the side of the handles. You know, scuff it up with a sanding block. It don't take a whole lot. Just use your imagination. And this was made with some scrap pieces of fabric, a Dollar Tree stencil, and a napkin, and some paint. It doesn't take much to turn something maybe not your style, or you know, just something. You turn nothing into something, is all I'm saying. Just a little something thrown together, and it's fun. I like to craft. This is what I do to wind down. I make stuff out of nothing. Have you seen my wine bottles? I have 14 wine bottles. And I turned this wine bottle into a scarecrow, which is what you've seen in the picture. I mean, it's trash. It was going to go in the garbage, and I repurposed it. So this is my fall craft for tonight. What are you doing, please? Uh-oh, I didn't mean to throw that away. I keep my scraps. That's trash. I probably won't use that. I mean, you could take these here and do, you know, just do a border. You could do a border around, and you know, you don't have a stencil, do a border around it. Throw a bow on it and call it done. Show the bottle. Let me see if I can get somebody to bring it to me. Hey, Paisley. I actually did the bottle on the craft challenge. Can you bring me the scarecrow bottle that I made? That's on the mantle. I did that on the craft challenge live. That was using the egg carton, something round, something square, a piece of yarn or rope, and an egg carton. Yes, thank you. So here's my little scarecrow, and this I made out of the egg carton. My square was the square piece of burlap. My something round was the bottle. Am I missing something? Texture was my paint. I did the crackle on it. I wanted him to look, you know, rustic. And then this is just a piece of greenery from, I think I got it at the Dollar Tree. Egg carton. Cut it up, paint it, and put two pieces together to make a sunflower. That was my rope. You can't really see it because of the greenery. Yeah, texture. But that's my little scarecrow there. But see, I mean, even that looks cute together. I like it. I think it turned out pretty good. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it or how to do it. I just wanted to do something. And I've been getting in trouble by everybody for not being on. I just haven't had time. I've had a lot of work, a lot of stressful work events. Oops. And there I go, throwing you around. My phone stand is broke thanks to my children that won't leave my stuff alone. So, anyways, I'm getting back in the groove of things. I've got a little time, so I plan to hop on and start doing some crafts, taking you with me couponing. I'd like to do some daily deals because those are always, that's good anytime, not just Saturday. So There it is. I might come back and do a scarecrow because I'm going to make scarecrows for a few people. So I may do that. Let me move this a little way. I've got a bottle here already, so maybe I'll run through this real quick. And you can make one too, if you like. If I can find... I don't know where my burlap is. Since I've moved everything, I'm still not quite organized over here. But I'll show you how to do the crackle part. So I took peanut butter on the label, so it's kind of greasy. I'm gonna wipe it down with some alcohol. Ooh. And get all that grease off of it. So it's really, your butt's gonna be.
Ha.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
They don't understand why I'm in here. Whoops. See, I keep this phone thing is broken. Hold on just a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I found my burlap. Let me dry my sponge. All right, let me check since I knocked this over. Let me see. Okay. So again, I mean, depending on your bottle, you're probably gonna want a blank canvas again. So I'm just gonna go in with my white chalk paint. It's really not gonna matter up here because you're gonna cover it with your burlap anyway. but just so where the burlap has little holes, it's not shining the green. Let me move my thing back down because I can't see your comments. See how much paint gets lodged up in this? Just gotta squeeze it out a little bit. Oh, I forgot my hair dryer. I knew I went in there looking for something other than the burlap. This chalk paint dries so fast. Hey, Cassidy, will you get my hair dryer out of the bathroom? I went in there to get it and forgot. See, this is almost dry on its own.
You want me to find that for you? Yeah.
If I don't knock this over. Down there and get it?
I think so.
You may have to switch the plugs. Put that one up top and that one at the bottom.
Okay.
The one that's plugged up, move it to the top.
Can you move this curtain? This
No,
thing?
I can't. Lift it with your finger.
Okay, that one's in.
Okay, now plug that one in the bottom. Got it?
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. No, that's it for now. You have to have the heat source to make it crack. So the object is, oop, I just messed that up. It's okay. Boop, 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 boop. We're just gonna do it like that. Okay. Let me dry this. All of my pieces of napkin are flying everywhere. Okay. All right. Now you don't have to have a base coat. If you want it to crack, like if you're going to use lights or something in it and you want the lights to be able to shine, you don't put the base coat. This is just a base coat so that I can get a good even coverage with the paint. So you have to work really quickly in a sense, because again, chalk paint dries very fast. So I've got my brown And I'm going to paint my scarecrow's face or color with, face color. Dang. All of my sponge brushes are dirty. I need to redo my brushes. I'm trying to squeeze out and dry it. Let's see if I can get it dry enough. Yeah. That's cool. Okay. So you take your Mod Podge. You're gonna put a thick layer of your Mod Podge. Really quickly, up and down, get a good layer. Okay, now, with it still wet, come apply your paint. Now that's going to be a thick layer also. Of course I didn't squeeze out. Either I squeezed too much or not enough. I never get the right amount of paint. And then I'll drop some. Hey, Janice. Not real concerned about what the top looks like. Not real concerned what the bottom looks like. We can touch that up. We want to make sure we're getting that texture. Crackle effect, and you can see that white underneath. Okay, see how it kind of turned out like it's wood? That's why I like to use the white under it. It's totally your preference. You don't have to crack it at all if you don't want. You can just paint it however you want to do it. Okay. So, for my eyes, I've got a black. Now what did I do with those sponges? What did I do with? Oh, they're right here. I think that'll be big enough. I'm just gonna use this so that I get good, nice, round eyes. To start with. One there. Those are really big eyes. Good round eyeballs. I need my orange. Hey Kelly, how are you? Got some on my finger. I need a triangle for the nose. Hey Mushroom Manny. I'm making another scarecrow. Like I did on the craft challenge. Can't see. I can't see up where my paint's down. That's gonna need another coat. That will set that there. Let me get another brush.
Kind of blocking your view when I was scared.
What am I blocking?
Maybe your orange paint. There you go.
Is that better?
You just took it away from the projection.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I can't tell because I can't move the screen up because it it takes away the chat. It's alright.
See it right there.
It's okay. Now we'll do a squiggly mouth. Let me fill my eyes in a little better. Okay. I think my orange is dry enough. I can put a little more on there now. You're having a good weekend? You have anything fun you're doing? Oops. Okay. Hello from Australia. How are you, Brun Free? I just use the tip of my brush to make the dots in the eye. I'm gonna do a small one underneath, like so. Do the little lines on the nose. The lines on the mouth. And that is peeling off. I'm not worried about the top because it's going to be covered up anyway. That over here. Thank you so much. Okay, so that's gonna dry. I'm gonna cut my piece of fabric here. Let me move this out of the way. And clean this glob of paint. So talented with faces. Let's see how much I'm gonna need. Okay, so I just cut a small piece that I'm gonna make as like the brim. So I need to make a hole. in the middle, just stick through the top of the bottle. Like so. So it goes kind of down like that. Then you get another square. Or just a scrap piece, really, because you're just wrapping it around the top to go around. The top, let's see. Like that. Get my glue gun. Reposition. I'm gonna put a little, darn it. Now it's stuck to my finger. That. Put a little glue on this side. Thank you, Brian. I am making them for gifts because everybody that has seen mine that I made in Kelly's crafting challenge last weekend or the weekend before loved it. This is the one before. I forgot to outline the nose and give some eyelashes. So maybe this is the guy. This is the boy scarecrow. This is the boy scarecrow and the girl scarecrow. And I have this floral. Oh, I took the flower off. Let's put that back on. Like that, and let's put that ribbon around. Alright, Kelly. Name him. What's the scarecrow's name? You're good at naming your crafts. I think I like it. The fun thing about scarecrows is they don't have to be perfect. I'm getting my little finger nut on here. Ooh. I am not good with hot glue. I make a heck of a mess with hot glue. Bread Free, thank you for coming in. They're a cute couple, aren't they? Aren't they cute? One more thing. Since he's a guy, I found my buttons, by the way. Kelly. I was gonna put a button in the middle of this, but I couldn't find them at the time. Does he need a button? He doesn't need a bow because he's a boy. We need a little button for the boy. Ow! That's twice I've burned myself. That one's done pretty bad too. I wonder if I should change this. Give her the flowers so she's more pretty, and give him the wheat. What do you think, Joe? Joe and Flora. That's their names. Joe and Flora. I have so much paint and glue on my fingers. Joe and Flora, what do you think? Flora, not Laura. Flora.
Florida?
Flora. 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 I think they're cute. Ouch, I think that actually burned the skin off my finger. Alright, so we made this guy. In this tray. So I'll put him over here, her over here. What do we think? This is our Fred and Flora. Grego. Their last name definitely can be Huckleberry. What do we think? So not bad. I'm pretty pleased with the tray. I mean, for a penny. And the napkin. I think I like it. I think my fall collection is going well. The wine. I have, let me take this off of my finger. I have 12 wine bottles. The tray I completely redid. It was like this. So I turned that into this. It wasn't this exact one. It was a teal color, but it was painted like this, and I just painted over it. Put a napkin on there, used the stencil, and threw a bow on it. So this was a penny item. I paid a penny at Dollar General. I bought 36 items, something like that, 30 something items, and I paid with 50 cents and got change back. So it was like 38 cents or something. So I figured if I craft and I mess it up, or if it doesn't turn out perfect, I'm not wasting anything. But I'm having fun. And this is like, you know, downtime. This is what I do to wind down. Now that this is in my bedroom, it's great. I don't have to pick up every time we have dinner or need to sit at the table. So, anyways, thank y'all all for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. I'll be back to do more. for sure. And I'll take you couponing. I'll show y'all how to get all those good deals get to you. Don't worry. We'll figure it out. They just have to work the glitches out because this has been awful. And y'all can't even see. I don't know. I can't get this screen. I can't get the screen to exactly work the best over here. Is that better? That's right. Have fun. That's a little better, right? So it was like this. Now it's like this. I got my girl and my boy all from wine bottles. And those are my crafts. Thanks, Katia. Thanks, Mama One. Thanks, Kelly. I love you all. Have a great rest of your Saturday night. And we'll be back with some crafts, some coupons. And as soon as it cools down, we'll be back to cooking. It's too hot right now. Everything's in the crock pot. And everybody knows about crock pot meals. So we'll be back with more crafts. And some couponing. And say bye.